Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to have you here, and it's lovely to be here sat crafting. Now, I've decided that no matter how much I try, there will be days when I want to upload a video, create and upload a video, and for whatever reason, I'm just not able to. So I'm going to try and get ahead and do some generic working from my scrapbox, collaging, things like that, videos that can just sit and wait. And I'm sure they won't be waiting too long because it happens to me so often. Ready uploaded to show you when those situations happen. So I've got my little tiny scraps out. So if you're watching this, I'm guessing it's happened. For some reason, I haven't been able to video whatever it was I was wanting to, unless it's a Sunday, in which case I've just decided to use it. Isn't this beautiful? So yeah, I've got my scrap box out. I'm going to collage on the back of this. You didn't think I was going to collage on the front, did you? So this is one of those beautiful wallpaper samples by Laura Ashley, or from Laura Ashley, the company, and a happy mail sent to me by Tanya, bless her, at Tatty Treasure, my absolute favourite. Well, actually, she's my favourite YouTuber, but that's not what I was going to say. Yeah, my favourite wallpaper is what I was going to say. So where can I put things where I can see them? This is my glue page. You don't need to see me gluing. I didn't mean where I could see them. I meant where you could see them, because it's a big page, isn't it? And I'll try and stay on camera. So I'm using Scotch glue stick, which is my favourite glue stick. Oh, it's all favourites today, isn't it? And I'm going to try and just, let's take these out and put them here, because these are things that I used and, put away and never really got out again. And those, I think, yeah. Let's use things up. So I'm trying to make it really generic. So I'm just going to, I wanted to put some book page down as well. It's just 2 book pages there, and then those bits. I'm not inking anything, so yeah, I just wanted to kind of grab and stick. So there'll be some bigger pieces, but this box is full of all my little bits, so there will be lots of little pieces in it. And what I thought was, it will be a journal cover, so it will have this as it's inside. I'll Mod Podge it, but it'll be too big. I won't have it that big, and it will also leave me some scraps then when I cut it down, and the scraps, will already have the backing on them, all ready, ready to cut up and stitch around, and then I'll have some lovely journal cards, tags, pocket fillers, whatever you want to call them. I did. Now it depends when you see this, but I did show you the other day. These. You can see that these are all a, yes, what is it that I'm making? A collage, masterboard, that's it. These are all a masterboard that's been cut up, not all of them, but a lot of these. That's not necessarily the way it was cut up, but all the same masterboard. But you can see how easy it is once you've got a masterboard, even if it's very full on, to stitch around it, make it pretty. And, just put some fabric tabs, things like that on. So if you can kind of imagine something like that as a masterboard, there's obviously more than one there, but yeah, so they look a bit full on when I'm making them. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not bothered if it's, looking a bit wow, because it won't when I cut it up. I want some bigger pieces as well, though, because obviously there's going to be the inside of the, the cover. It's lovely paper, this wallpaper as well. It's got a lovely thickness to it, which is why I'm happy to make a cover with it. It won't be quite as strong as fabric, but it will be, plenty strong enough. Get rid of that. Yeah, I'm trying not to be too picky. Let's just grab some bits out that are a reasonable size to start with, and just pop them down. Okay, that's it. So that's quite a pile already. If I get that on here, I'll be happy, and I'm sure I will. So So at the moment when I'm filming, we're just in the early days of April. It is late afternoon here, so it's not really bright, but it's been quite a nice day. Been a nice quiet day for me here. We're in the middle of the school holidays, the Easter school holidays, so I must admit I have been in my room quite a while today, and now I've started, I am thinking that's got a bend in it. I probably should have let the cat gone to see if he wants to come in. I mean, he's quite enjoying himself out there now, but probably should have gone to see if he wants to, if he's had enough and he wants to come in, but I'll get to him. I've decided it when I'm collaging, I'm better with smaller pages for gluing on, you know, like this. So any big pages that I've got, I've kind of cut in half, sometimes half again. So I'm not, you know, I get more glue space, I guess, out of it. There's a birdie with no head there, I've just realised. Don't look, Denise. Yeah, so the little ones I'm keeping for some of the smaller scraps as well when I fold it over like that. So try and be mindful of how many pieces I'm putting in the recycle. I must admit, it's nice to have such a big piece to be working on. I'll definitely do this again with another one or two of these. Oops, these lovely samples. They're nice big samples as well. I know she bought them, but I don't know where from. Somewhere online, I would think. Laura Ashley, the shops don't exist anymore, but I do think I've got a lot of plain ones. That's good. Yeah, I think the company are still, you know, trading online as an online company. I'm fairly sure. Although whether it's still owned by the same, you know, the original people, I don't know. It is a shame. I used to absolutely love going in the Laura Ashley shops, but I have to say they were, I mean, they were never cheap because it was quality things, but they were getting really crazy prices. I suppose the price of quality things just went up. People just can't afford them. That and people shopping online, you know, so if they've just gone to online, you can understand it. The shops would have, you know, be expensive to keep up, wouldn't they? You can see down here. I think you can. It's so hard to see in my camera. The holder just obscures nearly half, a good third, perhaps more than a third of the view. The view in the viewfinder. Oh, so yeah, I can't see the extremities, you know, the edges of what you can see. This is a very relaxing way to end my crafting day. Because after this video, that will be it today. I really need to get tidied up. No change there. I always need to get tidied up, don't I? And I bet you can't see. Oh, you're not far off. I can see that corner of it, so I know you can see there. That's a nice piece of paper. I don't know where that's from. Okay. Yes, I'm not having to change my page. You know, with doing a nice big one as often, which is nice because you just kind of get going, don't you? On the A4 pages, anyway. I find letter size, if you are maybe. You just get going when you're done, and you've got to start again. I must put some more sideways on, because I don't know if I'm the right way up. I think I am. Sideways on text. A little piece of that. Let's have that down here. I think it's my Alice in Wonderland book, or part of it. One of the Alice in Wonderland books. Had really shiny pages, so I Where should we go? So Coffee died and it came out really well actually. But that was last summer. At least a year ago now. Oh, these are the last 3 pieces that I got out, look, and those. So, yeah, let's get these down and then should we go across there with that in one? Yeah, I think I'd rather have more of a tear than a cut, though. Ooh. Double-sided, it is scrapbooking paper, that. It's not thick, but it's not too thick. It's not like Tim Holtz scrapbooking paper. Right, let's cover that bird's body up. You can see his tail just, but that's better. Little pink Coffee dyed. Yeah, so these last few days, I mean, you won't know, but, well, depending on how quick you see this, but yeah, I've really made another dig into my scrap box, which suddenly was getting full again, which, you know, it's not, oh no, the scrap box is getting full, I've got to empty it. It's, oh yay, the scrap box is full. I really must work from it. I used to think when I started that the goal was to get rid of my scraps, but one time I did. I got rid of everything and then I was a little sad. It was only then that I realised actually the goal is not to get rid of the scraps because I like using them, but the goal is not to have them there for, you know, months and months on end, I guess. I feel like I've got something there, I better cover it up, otherwise I'll end up leaving it. I suppose there is something there because it's the label, isn't it? But you know what I mean. I felt like I'd collaged onto it and I haven't. That's a thick piece as well. Gosh. The only thing with the thick pieces is making sure you've got them glued down well, really. She says as she finds a dry corner. Yeah, definitely an enjoyable thing to... what am I doing on it? Collage on, that's it. It's a big piece of wallpaper. They're lovely and flat as well because they've not come off a roll. Will you fit in there? Not quite, but we'll go with you. We'll fill you in with something. Okay, we'll start making a pile of, what are they? I've got all long ones now. A pile of text pages. Yeah, I was going to say textbook. Book text pages, I guess. I told you we'd find something, look, straight away. Right, you're sideways on, you don't have to be now, do you? It was complicated, wasn't it? Just trying to get the most out of. Oh, this is that lovely island book, look. It's been folded, so... Ooh. Nice writing both sides, so I can have the pretty side. Oops. The cloth's rather gluey already. I thought this was going to take loads out of my scrap box. It isn't, is it? Not supposed to be picking really, but... Oh, a lot of strips in there. Did I know I had all those strips? I think I was doing something with those and forgot. Yeah. What was I going to do with them? Maybe I was making paper with strips, I think. Let's pull them all out. Don't you go on the floor. Maybe, oops, not you. Maybe I'll do a strippy one on a piece of this wallpaper. Okay, let's try that for now. What else have we got here? A few bits. I ignored the first the first dig through, but now I've changed my mind. This one over here. Or over here. There. You're going to need a big piece all on your own, by the looks of it. That's it. That must be the biggest piece I've put down so far. Nope. Alexa's telling me that Rings told her there's somebody at the front door, but I think it might just be our next door neighbour. I haven't heard anybody ringing the bell or knocking. And because we're semi-detached, it goes over is part of the garden as well. What did I decide about that? I can't remember. Let's put this one down anyway. I've got into that trying to make everything fit, and go together, and I shouldn't, because oh yeah, that's his car. That's definitely the neighbour. Oops. Because it won't make any difference when I finally cut it up, I don't think, or fold it over. Whoops. I might do one of these and with a lot of plainer pieces and put some what kind of paper do you call it? Napkin paper, tissue paper, that's it, napkin style tissue paper, or even napkin paper over it. I quite want that flower the right way up, so let's make it more of a straighter piece. That's from, is it from Garden Gate? No, I'm not sure now. Yeah, I think it is. It's from one of Tanya's gardening florally spring kits anyway. It's lovely. Yeah, it won't go on both, so we'll put you up there. Oh, these are not torn apart. Let's tear them. It'll be easier now than when they've got glue on them. That's it. It's better. Come back under there because I've got my scraps of paper here in this lovely dark envelope. Love that colour. It was a brown envelope, a strong one, and it's been coffee dyed as well. Got that funny pointy bit, off you come. Yeah, it's very strong though, plenty of glue on it. Yeah, so maybe for another generic video I will film, me making this into a cover. And then if I have a couple of days where either I'm away or not well or busy, there'll be a couple of videos that kind of follow each other. That's a good idea, isn't it? Let's have this little piece of pretty up off my desk. It's got a lovely bee on it. Where are you going? Somewhere where we want to join, maybe. Oh, should have found somewhere for it before you glued it. Serves you right. Okay. Because I've got blues and greens anyway. I mean, I didn't like that when I first saw it, but I am starting to like it. You see down here, just, can't you? Let's put this down here. You can't you? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I've glued the wrong side. Was you watching me? I was about to say I'm going to let it dry because I don't want it on this page. I'm about to say I'm relaxing so much. It's such a relaxing activity. But, yeah, I'm just in my happy place not talking. In case you wonder what's happened to me, I'm still here. This one then, let's go with this one. That's all gluey. I know we've got a fairy printed on the back, but I was just testing it. And I want the pretty side on here. We'll go here. That's nice. Piece of cotton. I've done a lot of sewing this morning as well. I like to do, when I get my machine out, I like to do quite a few things, you know, just because of the putting it away and getting it out kind of thing. But I have to balance that with not sitting at it too long, because that's a good way to get a bad back. I haven't found a comfortable way to sit at my sewing machine at my desk in my room. It's comfortable on the dining table or the kitchen table, as is both. Oh, I've gone over that pretty picture, but I don't want it down there. I want it up here in my room. So yeah, I can't sit at it too long. I do want this edge down here. Yeah, we're just about in view. Be interesting to see what scraps I get when I cut this. Oh, I thought that was just a piece of plain paper. It's pink. It's got a pair of boobs on it. We don't want that, do we? Goodness. Oh. Oops. Oh, I must have used it to back something. It had a piece of paper stuck on it. Yeah, most people would trim whatever they'd backed and throw. Not most people, but a lot of people. Not junk journalers, eh? And throw away this piece, but I put it in my scrapbox, which is how I end up with all the interesting shapes and sizes, probably. I want something there. It's a teeny tiny. Yes. Once upon a time, it says. Don't know what that's from. It's not from a storybook. That's it. Right, these two pieces I've got, but they're not inspiring me at the minute, so let's have a look. Oh, yes. Nope. Too bright. Too stripy. Yes. Too bright. Yes. Too big. Your big pieces. Oh, there's some more of that green there. Look. Should I put that piece on? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I've made quite an inroad into it. Of course, I've taken all these strips out, which I will just put on some plain paper. Right here, we're very empty here. That isn't a hole in the paper, it's the way it's printed on white paper, so to keep the size of it, that's it. Will you fit on there? You will, just. So I'll be able to fill my box up again. I will be filling it because I'm going through my the boxes where I keep my kits, and I'm trying not to keep so many printed papers now, so I'm going to go through them and pull them out and do things with them. So that means there will be, fancy one of those on there. Is it too much next to that rose? Let's have one of these maybe. Yep, let's go for the top one instead of, yes. Yeah, instead of having lots and lots of boxes with pages, you know, papers ready printed in them. So I will soon fill it up again. And I've got two new kits that I'm going to be working on soon. So I can't remember where I was going now. There, wasn't I? Yeah, that's it. Any more holes before I move on? No. Have you there? It's obviously coming in and out a lot, Mr. Next Door. Wearing Alexa out. I can turn it off. Have a break from it, but it's on the phone that you're watching me on. You're filming me on, so I've already got a piece of that. So I'll just have to listen to her for a little bit longer. Right, let's see if I can get this green down. My fingers are getting sticky. That didn't take long, did it? You know, by gluing the proper side instead of the wrong side. Oh, it'll be nice to see a film just sitting there on my phone in advance, ready to go. These little things make me happy. I like the grey side of that. Yes. Actually, I've used quite a bit. I've been going backwards and forwards between, oh, I'm not using much, and oh, it is using a lot, but yeah. Now I'll look at it and see how many pieces are down. It has used quite a bit from the box. I say it so many times that I can't emphasise how true it is that I look at it and think, my goodness, that's headache kind of giving, so it's so busy. And then when I finally get to, you know, put it away and get it out again and cut it up, it just looks so different. I've learnt to, you know, believe in the end, know that that's the case. So if you're looking at it and thinking, oh my goodness me, that is full on. It is. I agree. I look at it and think exactly the same. But the plan will come together. Oops. I'm humming in my head. I do hope I don't hum out loud or doobie-doobie-doo or something. But it's a sure sign, isn't it, when you're singing in your head that you're in your happy place. Definitely. You see, I'm still not full. Yes, Denise, but you've still got a book page up there, haven't you? You didn't really use much of that. Let's have a sideways, a big piece of French book paper sideways on. Yes. Because I only had two, didn't I? 2 book pages. And it looks like I've still got one there, but I suppose I've used one. I am wanting to buy more books, and I have too many at the moment to do that without creating myself storage problems. Right, let's use some of these little. Yeah, you're going to be too much, maybe another little piece of that. Yep. Oops, come off there, you. You'll stick there for good. There was another piece somewhere, wasn't there? I'm sure there was another. Oh, I forgot them all. Right, that's it. Super. It's a lovely, it was a nice weight anyway. That looks like a parrot to me, and a butterfly look, so maybe it's supposed to go that way, but I think the book cover will, yeah, it will go that way. I'll probably have that in it. I might not get that as well. Okay, lovely. So, yeah, I can't really do much closing other than thank you so much for watching me, and I'm sure I'll be on again tomorrow doing something. Lovely to see you. Hope you have a nice day, and join me again soon. Bye for now.